Hi Leute und willkommen zurück zu Genshin Impact. Wir machen weiter mit der Event Story. Wie sollen wir 2 Tage warten?
Wherever in this world I roam.
Okay, so Kammer. Oh, große Versammlung hier.
So sleepy.
Didn't sleep well?
Yeah, I blame Kachina. Being all mysterious about some gathering to discuss something important. Also, how come it's so quiet today? You didn't.
When I tried to wake him up this morning, his response was, "Leave me be, minion. Darest thou disturb the almighty Dragon Lord in our..."
Good thing you didn't tell him about our gathering. We could do. Not late, am I?
Nope, you're right on time. So,
Actually, today we have a big favor we'd like to ask.
What's up? Why so serious all of a sudden?
It's a long story. One that...
Okay, die erzählen jetzt das, was wir vorher gespielt haben in Akt 2.
Bloodshed between the tribes. That seems almost unthinkable. Even working together on something was impossible.
There have always been disputes, but once they escalated into fully fledged clashes between tribes, even a peacemaker would have been powerless to mediate.
And that little Kukusor Antu believed that the sacred flame crystals harbored some kind of evil power that lay at the root of these intertribal conflicts. And that led to all the later misunderstandings. At this point, it would be nigh impossible to explain the truth to him. Granny's right. It would only make him suffer all over again.
That said, Antu will naturally sense that something's off once he'd collected enough sacred flame crystals and cure Milray, won't he? He'll see that no one has been corrupted and that all is as it should be. At that point, he would realize the truth of what happened in the past, even as young as he is.
Exactly. That's why we came up with a plan. When the second half of the tournament wraps up, we'll have enough sacred flame crystals. That's when I want everyone to act like the crystals have messed with us and start arguing.
Ooh, acting!
Then, we'll bring Antu over and cast a spell of unity to cleanse all the bad vibes within the sacred flame. Of course, neither the evil power or the magic are real.
Yeah, I get where you're going with this. The best way to make up for regrets is to do what you failed to do before. So, how exactly are we going to do this? Is there anything we can look to?
Die wollen den armen Geistervogel verarschen.
once, when I was reading a foreign book, I came across something called an interactive. The story usually features a showdown between a hero and a villain. Then the children all raise their hands, lending their power to the hero and helping them defeat the villain.
Die hat frechen Dragon Ball Manga gelesen.
For the adults watching, it's just a performance. But the children will walk away feeling happy for... At that age, happiness doesn't come from material.
Oh, true. I can totally relate. When I helped out at my parents' shop as a kid, they would always intentionally leave me some simple tasks, like dusting down the shelves or making sure the merchandise was arranged neatly. Then they'd shower me with praise when I was finished, saying stuff like, "Good job, Mualani, you're a genius." And the funny thing is, it always made me super happy.
Und wenn du weg warst, haben sie es ordentlich hingestellt.
Spot on. That's exactly it. We want to make Antu feel the same way a kid who just helped a hero would. Lessen his Besides, Milray already heard the rumors about the sacred flame crystals from him. If we don't dispel the curse right in front of him, but we can't pull off a show like that with just us.
We'll probably need about 5 more people. I mean, there are 5 more spots up for grabs.
You have my board. We get some pretty rude customers in our shop, and I've had to develop quite a few communication skills to deal with them.
You have my...
And my flames.
Oh, you're joined.
It really resonated with me when Lolly mentioned a clash between heroes and villains. And unlike the heroes in those plays, I've borrowed strength from all of you in the real—
Well, if Mawika's on board, then you have my hammer. I'm really interested in the part where we pretend to argue.
Let's see. We've got our actors and the stage is set. Now,
Why are you all looking at me?
Consider it our vote of confidence, Kenny.
Fine. Then you have my grappling hook.
So, that's everyone then. In that case,
Sorry, guys. I'd love to sign up, but I already promised to help transport.
as for me, if I see you all arguing, I wouldn't...
And I'm just really bad at acting. I'd be so stiff, the game would be up before we even got started. I'll stay and help the Saurians search for oceans, as our Archon herself often says.
That's right. All right. Once the second half of the exhibition match is over, we'll split into 2 teams and play our respective—
Great! Let's make the second half I've even come up with a secret strategy that—
After centuries, we're holding the Bloomflower Trials once more. Are you all confident that we can do this?
Yeah!
Verprügeln wir uns, ja.
Alright, looks like everyone's here. Time— Ugh, why do they keep picking battlefields covered in mountains that need climb—
If you're worried about getting tired, I can just fly you straight to launching a surprise attack on their base.
I'll use smoke to sow confusion amongst their ranks. Then you guys can just charge in and beat the living daylights out.
It'll be over.
These two aren't even more of a rush. Let's all just calm down for a moment. We don't even know what their formation will be like. Besides, if we don't deal with— But the area nearby is full of rocks! That's nothing. Let's just charge straight through. Come on, time for a warm-up. Faster, stronger. Whoa, you actually managed to smash all the rocks. Whew. That
Sehe ich
loosened me
nicht.
up. Charge!
Kopf durch die Wand heißt die Technik.
I'll stop you in your tracks. Let's fly. Fire in the hole. Don't worry, everyone. We can do it. We've got to fall back for now. Excellent! We've secured the Children of Echo's base. Time all tuckered out. Let me— Granny to the rescue! Now that's what Paimon—
Granny's not here to check if I've been slacking.
Controlled breathing.
Warte, da ist ja jetzt noch ein Charakter mehr. So. Warum soll ich jetzt hierher? Habe ich was übersehen? Das ist doch nur...
Time to go.
Hä? Bin ich doof? Also jetzt wirklich, das Zeichen macht doch nicht, dass ich höher fliegen kann. Also, ich kann höher springen mit dem Zeichen, ja, aber das war's.
Just like that.
Ach nee, ich soll den hinstellen. Oh, lul. Ich war eben ein bisschen verwirrt, warum ich jetzt den Buff fürs höher Fliegen holen soll. Aber nee, das war ein Wind Current. Oh Gott. Wenn auf einmal 5 Charaktere zum Spielen sind. Tag, hallo. Alle vernichtet.
Nice, another one in the bag.
Something's wrong. There are far few.
And Mualani hasn't put it in.
Uh-oh, not good. The people of the Springs took back the base we just captured. And even worse, they're sending troops to attack our main base.
Huh. That girl has some moves. I'll give her that. Looks like we'll have to split our forces to hold off their counterattack. Don't worry. I'll handle Mualani. She still owes me for wrecking my front door. You just focus on moving forward.
You're a lifesaver, Granny Seat.
Thanks, Granny. We've got this.
Ready? Halt, stopp. Ich hasse es. Kannst du bitte absteigen? Danke. Einmal aufladen und dann. Damit wir düsen können.
How is this not over yet? How many people do they have in reserve?
Looks like the scions of the canopy space is on the other side of that cliff.
Ooh, does that mean it's finally time for the big showdown?
That cliff top's very high up. Whatever you do while you're flying over, don't look down.
Aha, aha.
I knew that wouldn't stop.
Hold on to your hats.
Locked on!
This isn't over yet.
Locked on! Start the clock! Faster! Stronger! Full speed
Tot.
ahead.
Hallo? Ich stehe zu nah an der Wand.
Knock him down.
The fight is done. Sound the retreat.
The fruits of victory taste almost as sweet as ones I've grown myself. At least
Wow, that explains why you were so fired.
Ororon! Since when has your granny ever gone around scolding people like some sort of scary monster?
Anyway.
You can say that again.
You youngsters sure love a good brawl, huh? Once this is all over, I think I'll need a few days at home to lie down and recover.
thanks, Granny. Without your support, who knows?
I'll have you know that Mualani didn't pull any punches during our little skirmish just now. Next time she shows up at my place asking for a favor, I'm giving her a proper
Shows that everyone really was giving it to. Anyway, after all that, surely we've collected.
We have indeed. Let's gather them. Next up, time for our little... Aoife, this should be enough, right?
Yeah, plenty. Maybe more than we can even use.
Oh, that's great news. Just goes to show how fired up everyone. Next up, the main event.
Just a sec. Before we roll the shortly, you'll all take the sacred flame crystals and place them in front of Milray and Nyan. Then, once Kanich gives the signal, Ororon will do his thing, and the crystals will start giving off a black mist. That'll be the cue to start fighting. Once things get afterwards, Ororon will clear his black mist, and then we all go back to chilling with each other.
Relax. I played it all through in my head.
Great, then let's do this.
Finally, we've got all the sacred flame crystals.
It's just like Aoife said.
As long as he sees us dispel the curse with his own eye.
Hey, Mualani!
Special effects team?
On the case.
Now, time to get squabbling. As agreed?
You've got this. Leave it. I'm gonna give you a piece of my mind! You hear me? I'd never have thought you'd do something so terrible, could you? That is a good question! Let me...
I thought you said you were a natural at this.
I am, but I'm struggling to come up with a reason to argue. How am I supposed to tap into old...
If this goes on much longer, even though... Don't get caught up on the reasons!
Don't panic! I'm thinking. Kachina! You... Huh? When we went out for a picnic last night, you ate the last Saurus cracker.
Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, so?
No. You just don't get it.
Good. He's starting to buy it.
Mualani! Isn't it about time you paid up for wrecking my door?
Oh, see.
And when might that have been?
The last time we had dinner Wait, hold on. Have you genuinely forgotten?
Is this what sacred flame crystals? Surely our only hope now is for me to...
Can it, Mawika? Do you even have any idea how long I've had to put up with your nonsense? Without so much as a heads up, you just dumped some pile of design schematics in my workshop that you'd gotten from who knows where, and then tell me to build you that flame rider or whatever you call it. Then you drive it into the wilderness every single day, and then whenever it breaks down, you send it straight back to me for repair, even when I'm on vacation. Oh, and not to mention your special sunglasses and that precious sword of yours that's impervious to even the hottest of flames. Do you need me to make a list?
Uh-oh.
Is it just me? Or is she loaded?
She might be the only one who's not actually
So sleepy. Why didn't you wake me up this...
And from now on, I am not taking any more...
Wait a minute. Trying to get me drunk so you could write off some old debts, huh? Smooth moves, Mualani. Figured out some tricks to use on old
Well, would you look at that? Oh, these little pipsqueaks suddenly at each other's throats! Oh, listen up, everyone! Arguing won't solve any problems, so let's settle this with a good old-fashioned fight to the death! I, the almighty Kanich! Let's start with Kanich! Huh? Whoa, what's wrong?
Oh.
You. Well, you're the... And you ate all those crackers I baked! I spent the whole night
always yelling at
Du
the
bist
top
tot,
of your
Ahau.
lungs. You're
Lauf.
a permanent...
No list would suffice to record the horrible things you've done.
Whoa! Time out! Why is this all suddenly...
Oh, how could this be? The argument's spiraling out of If this goes on much longer... continues for much longer... Oh, how does it... Oh, yeah. If this were so close.
Hat sie einen Zettel in
If
ihrer Hand?
only a
Warum hat sie
brave
kurz auf
hero
ihre Hand
would step
geguckt?
forward. Good thing I wrote that all down in advance.
That's us. You ready, Antu?
Ah nein, Flashbacks.
There's no need to save him. Think of what we could accomplish with all those sacred flame.
Fine by me. Let's settle our old scores today. What right do you children of Echo... Bunch of... Huh. Never have the heaven... I should never have believed you.
Antu!
You're up, bro! This ends now!
Evil power that corrupts the human heart, we will stand united. Fly, my dude, fly! Cast the spell of unity, just like I taught you.
Now, Ororon.
Got it. The path of fate lies bleak. Walls rise in human hearts. Yet those walls we shall break, and we, from this day forth, may worldly strife be no more.
What in the...
The magic's working.
Grain fruit chips taste so much better with sweet cheese.
I think you'll find that salt is...
Cheese! Well, I guess you're not completely wrong.
Den armen toten Vogel verarscht, ey.
Also great with a glass of wine. Though, let's have another get-together.
You're amazing, Granny. Next time I'll come with Kachina. And we'll bring some home-baked Saurus crackers and grain fruit chips along. And some glazed meats too, and
Sure. In that case, I'll go find Varessa and we'll make you some nice, juice or something. When will you all grow up? Why does it feel like I'm always the only one drinking?
You should stay off the bottle too, Granny. Isn't there some kind of sweet and sour soup that's all the rage with the Masters of the Nightwind right now? What's it called again? Mystique soup?
Wait a minute, what exactly is going on here? Your attitudes towards each other are changing way too fast!
Huh. Wow, that's...
Something about wishing I dropped by your workshop more often, and how grateful you are that I keep pushing you to achieve the impossible. Life is like climbing a mountain. All the best views are at the top.
Wait.
Just kidding. I'll try my best not to dump any more strange commissions on you.
How into that have you two? Snap out of it, people! It's like you're all under some kind of spell! Quick, Kanich! Think...
How? I owe you an apology too.
Tot.
It seems the evil power is completely gone.
Great job, Antu. Now that the sacred flame crystals have been cleansed, we can use them to cure your friend. Don't leave him hanging. Go tell him the good... Thank you so much. All of you.
See, told you it would all work out.
You were this close to spilling the beans.
Here. Even the kids of our tribe would have done a better job.
I couldn't help it. Besides, how was I supposed to, criticize Kachina to her face like that?
Honey. Actually, it was the same for me. Even though I knew it was all just an act, Huh? So you were all just playing pretend? Ugh, boring. I'm going back to bed.
Don't let the door hit you on the way out.
Now, all that's left are the ocean zephyrs, right? I heard on the way over that we'd already found some, so it shouldn't take...
Everyone, over here! Here, son! And...
enough ocean zephyrs. I asked them to give them to me, but they wanted to bring them over themselves. So we came together. Here, I think...
Just hang on a moment, everyone. I'll go mix the ingredients. Hey, Kakuku? Dude? Less chat, more help?
Sure thing, bro. I've got you, bro.
Whew. This is it. The sacred flame crystal. Forged by the will of many. Please, work your wonders, and... Cheer up, bro. It's always tough to lose a friend. But in this case, our parting is their reunion. Antu's already wandered the world for way too long. But now that you're all fixed up, he could be at peace. His final wish was to be reunited with his bro. And he's done that. We should be happy for him. Just like he celebrated your recovery. Thanks a ton, everyone. With your help, I've been able to do what my ancestor could not. Not only did we save this little Saurian from his torment, we also made a historic contribution to the study of phlogiston-related diseases. As a physician, I'm honestly feeling touched and overwhelmed.
Well said. Then without further ado, I hereby announce that the Bloomflower trials have come to a successful close. From my perspective, though, this competition had another meaning. Throughout the event, I didn't witness any arguments, scheming, or plotting for personal gain. All 6 tribes united to accomplish something truly remarkable. Even without the threat of the Abyss, we're still as close as family. We've surpassed those who came before us, and in the future, our people will surely grow more united still. So, in keeping with our traditions, it's time for a celebration.
As it happens, I picked a whole batch of fresh veg.
Leave the meat to me.
And don't you dare...
I'll go gather the others. Many hands.
See you tonight, everyone.
See you tonight!
Wie können die jedes Mal feiern? Das gibt's doch nicht. Das, Das ist hinten wieder.
volcano cake. I baked it myself. Ooh, in that case, Paimon'd be glad to. So good. Paimon's tempted to eat the whole cake. Go ahead. I made this specially for you guys. Sweet cakes help people forget their worries. And I hope everyone could be happy every day.
Ich verstehe immer noch nicht, wie Paimon den Esswettbewerb nicht gewinnen konnte.
Yep, I'm feeling much better. I definitely was unsure about where my future lay for a while there, but reading through those old scrolls, I realized that the 6 tribes haven't always been so united. They used to argue a lot, and even got into big fight. I've never experienced anything like that. I can barely imagine such a harsh way of life. I love Natland the way it is today, and I love spending time with my friends. As Uncle Pakal once told me, the harder something is to come by, the more we should treasure it. So, I've decided to always do my best to help, and make sure my friends are happy. Most importantly, I want us all to stay united, forever and ever. I haven't figured out exactly how I'm gonna do that, but I can start with what I'm good at, like baking delicious crackers and cakes to share with everyone. You know what? Paimon just had an idea. You could open a cake shop. That way Paimon will be able to enjoy your cakes even more often than she already does. You really think so? I'll have to get Moalani to teach me how to run a baking delicious desserts every day and making everyone smile. That does sound like a wonderful... Thanks, guys. I think I might have found a new goal to work toward. By the way, Paimon hasn't seen Aoife. Before the party, I heard he was planning on heading up that hill to pay respects to his aunt. If he doesn't get back soon, all the best... Guess we've got no choice but to take the cake with us and...
Damit du den Kuchen unterwegs aufessen kannst.
Yo, Ancestor Man. Guess you're reunited with Antu already? I have a Kukasaur companion too, so I totally get how you must have felt. First time I saw this dude, he was out in the wild, being bullied by other Saurians because of his unusual appearance. He'd been pecked all over the place, bleeding from head to toe. He barely made it. I gave him some meds, and from then on, he just stuck to me like glue. Even wound up becoming my assistant.
Thanks, bro.
Hey, don't mention it, dude. Being on the road with me as a vet was never gonna be an easy gig. One time when we were treating a sick Saurian, Kakuku got infected too. He ran a high fever, and I searched everywhere for ingredients and did everything I could for him. But despite giving it my all, he was right on the edge, man. If he hadn't recovered, I know I'd have felt the same guilt you did. Luckily, he managed to pull through, and he even stayed by my side, helping me ever since. So yeah, Kakuku, I'm the one who should be thanking you.
Hey, don't mention it, dude.
Your medicine born of guilt? Don't sweat it. We'll keep improving it as we go. You have my word. That way, no one else will ever have to feel the same guilt that you did.
Okay. Story geschafft. Ich habe ja gesagt, er kriegt keinen Kuchen. Das war mir schon komplett klar. Dann die Minigames noch schnell.
Rise with the sun.
Mit Chaska. Luftkampf und Nahunterstützung. Okay. Da brauchen wir Wasser, Elektro... Dendro kann Chaska nicht, ne? Geo.
Another victory.
So.
Hold on to your hats.
Hallo, ist er besiegt oder will er mich verarschen? Ja, ist okay.
Oz revealed by...
Take me up.
Er will mich verarschen. Warten auf die 100 Punkte. Los, ne los, ne los. Aber nur so wenig Zeit für die beste Bewertung.
Keep this up. Take me up. Another victory.
Haben wir eine Herausforderung für ein paar Punkte.
Very good. Another victory. Enemy incoming. Keep calm.
Let's fly.
Coming in. Giddy up. Take a deep breath and let's focus on you. Open fire.
Hey!
Fire in the hole. Take a look behind the veil. Bullseye. Giddy up.
Keep this up. Take a deep breath and grit your teeth. Open fire. All ice on you. Take a look behind the veil.
Der hat gar keine Lust zu sterben. Was ist hier los?
All ice on you. Snowed under. All ice on you.
Wie viel Leben, Junge. Und mit Zitlali verteidigen machen wir natürlich wieder nur erstmal das Einfache, das reicht ja. Wo wollt ihr hin? Als ob ich einfach euch gehen lasse. Ich doof. Was ist los?
Someone's broken through our defenses? Oh, that doesn't sound too promising.
Time to go.
Think you're a match for Granny?
Clouds high. The birds come.
Suffer the wrath of Eatley! Fulfill our pact!
Light it up.
Scorched. Which will it be?
Wrath from the sky. Incinerate.
Killjoy.
Master
Scorched. Which will it be?
Laline, eat Papa! Get him! Get to work! Go in!
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night. The wind knows me.
Rev the engines.
Seems like trouble.
Watch out, or you'll get singed.
You two! Time to end! Well, that was careless of us. Fall back.
One with wind and cloud.
Rise with the sun.
Watch out, or you'll get singed. Everybody stand back.
Into the wind.
Show no mercy. Suffer the wrath of Eatley.
Watch out, or you'll get singed.
Incinerate. Pyroclastic surge.
Time to go.
Let's ride. Try and stop me.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night. One with nature.
Okay. Angriff und Verteidigung. Auch durch... Ja, hier muss ich später halt nochmal zumindest auf Silber schaffen. Für das Urgestein. So. Jetzt müssen wir noch die letzten beiden Sachen machen und dann können wir auch Ororon uns holen.
Ja.
Let's go. Ja, doch da. Ne, wir gehen runter, gehen dahin. Run! Haben wir hier? Sehr schön. Letzte. Hier ist direkt eine Kiste. Was falsch gemacht? Nee. Ich würde ihm schon sagen. Geh mal ein bisschen schneller da, Helichol. Hä? Genau, er hat sich jetzt umgedreht in dem Moment, wo wir da... Hallo, dreh dich weg! Wehe, du drehst dich wieder um. Okay, da ist noch eine Kiste. Ach Gott. Er hat sich wieder umgedreht. Kotzt mich wieder an. Was soll das? Frech. Nein. Geh weg. Ich glaube, wir sterben. Müssen warten, bis das Wasser da weggeht. Let's go. Run. Nein. Oh Gott. Okay. Wo ist die letzte Kiste? Wir dürfen halt nur noch einmal gesehen werden. Ganz hier unten. Okay. Hier kurz anhalten, bis der weg ist. Und Turbo. Ja. Da müssen wir nochmal nachhelfen. Da müssen wir das nochmal ein bisschen ordentlicher machen, nicht so schnell. Aber unser Ziel haben wir erreicht. Überall mindestens Bronze erreichen. Gratis Ororon ist da. Okay, und das war es dann von dem kleinen Saurier-Event. Das nächste Event kommt erst in 2 Wochen. Bis dahin, ciao Leute. Nee, warte. Warte. Kommt das wirklich erst in 2 Wochen? Ich habe jetzt natürlich die Übersicht nicht. Das war jetzt alles. Ja, dann dauert das echt noch so lange. Egal. Bis dahin, ciao.